Hello and welcome to today's yoga class. In this practice we will work on our full body mobility and flexibility. So go ahead and prepare your mat. Sit down on the block with an easy cross-legged position. Find a center in your mind. And with a breath in, bring your arms above your head. And with a breath out, let them slide down to your heart center. Dropping your shoulders and elbows. Having a gentle bow to your heart. Setting an intention for today's practice. Connecting to your breath. Then we're going to start with gentle rolls in our shoulders from forward to back, just 4. And listen how you can start lubricating your joints, waking up your whole body, letting your flesh move, and we're going to reverse from back to forward, describing big circles with your shoulder blades. And allowing yourself to enjoy the movement in your shoulders. And last one, with a breath in, lift your shoulders up and drop down. Breathe in, lift them all the way up, and let them drop. A few more like that. And let them drop a little bit more behind you than before. Connecting to a nice open chest. And let them glide for the last one. Settle. Breathe in, bring your arms up, and we're going to go and move to our right, gentle side bend. You can stay here or open your arm all the way to the ceiling. Open your chest a little bit further. Your armpit. With a breath in and breath out, come back, side bend, and breathe in a little further, and breathe out a little lower, allowing your body each time to let go, every time a little further, of course with a lot of listening to our body. With a breath in, bring both arms above you. We're going to go to the left side, left arm on the ground, side bend. Release the tension in your neck. And with a breath in, open the chest. And with a breath out, bow to your side even more. Listening how the space between your ribs can open up and how your spine can rotate, waking up the mobility in your body, in your spine and in your ribs, grounding those hips. With a breath in, both arms up. And breathe out through the sides, interlace the fingers behind you and just connect for a few breaths, opening our chest here. Bringing your scapulas a little closer to one another. And release the grip. Take the pillow or block away if you were sitting on one, and we're going to go and sit on our toes, finding a nice stretch. You can also sit on your heels if that feels uncomfortable. And with a breath in, connect to your eagle arms, right under left. You just can sit here or add more mobility with a breath in and bow forward on the breath out. 4, 3, and forward, and 2, breathe in, open the chest, and forward. Working now with the mobility in our ribs, forward and back. And find your straight spine. Unwind the arms, and we're going to go the other way, left under right. And with a breath in, find the range in your spine and in your rib cage. And bow. Expand your chest. See how you can stretch your clavicles further apart from one another here, so your chest remains open. Your shoulders keep opening up further, engaging those micro muscles. And find your straight spine. With a breath in, bring your arms above your head. And we're going to go staying on our fours for cat and cow. Breathe in and arch. Breathe out and curve. Pull the navel in, pull the spine. And allow yourself to play now with the agility and mobility of your spine here. All the way from the top of your head to the tailbone. Last one, breathe in, open even more. Breathe out, pull the navel in, the ribs in, and come back to a flat back, parallel to the ground. With a breath in, open your arm up to the ceiling, and we're going to thread the needle under your left arm. And you can stay here or release the left arm up to the ceiling, or maybe connect it into a half bind, grabbing the leg behind you, your thigh. Very important to listen to your gentle twist in your spine and opening that shoulder to the ceiling. And we come back, push the ground away, open the chest even more, and we're gonna go and switch to the other side. Left arm up, breathe out, place it down. Feel free to stay here, or bring your right arm up to the ceiling and maybe connecting to a half bind, opening the right shoulder, letting your whole spine twist gently. And arm up to the ceiling. Bring yourself all the way up. Breathe in, arm to the ceiling. Breathe out, both palms on the ground. Tuck your toes, and we're going for a down facing dog. Adjust your arms, maybe walk a little further away if you need to. Bringing those shoulder blades closer to the mat. And let's bend the right knee and the left. And maybe if you feel like bending both and still keeping that lower back very straight, you can add a little bit more stretch to your hamstrings. And slowly walk towards your hands. Release your neck, breathe in, look to the horizon. Breathe out, let go. And roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring both arms above your head, breathe in. Breathe out with a nice dive, go down to the ground. Breathe in, look to the horizon. Breathe out, walk back or jump back. And control chaturanga. I'm gonna go place my knees on the ground. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, tuck your toes down, facing dog. Add a nice stretch here. Release the right leg up in a three-legged dog. And we're going to go down and up just for 4 times. And down and up 3. And down. Bring it closer, almost touching the ground for 2. Engaging your hamstrings here and stretching them at the same time. Last 1. And step forward. And we're going to connect to a nice lunge here, low lunge. Maybe gentle arch here. You can stay there or come back and touch the front knee, finding that nice stretch. Pull your pelvic floor up. Squeeze the mula bandha so you can stretch and keep the pulling sensation, listening how your spine expanding. Placing both arms back down on the ground and back, step back, control chaturanga. With a breath in, open the chest. Enjoy the flexibility of your spine. And release the left leg in the air, three-legged dog, and bring it down. And keep engaging the back side of your leg for 2 more like that. And up, breathe in, and down, breathe out, almost touch the surface. Breathe in, find a nice stretch between your thighs. And almost touch the surface of the ground. Last one, find a nice stretch, open the space between your legs and step forward. I'm stepping on the outside to create a bit more space for my belly. Breathe in, gentle arch in your chest. Feel free to stay there or bring your arms to the knee. Pull the pelvic floor up. Squeeze the mula bandha. Let the energy travel up your spine. Pull the navel in. And come back to the chaturanga, controlled through the knees or all the way parallel to the ground. Breathe in, arch. And breathe out, down facing dog. Enjoy the stretch here. And slowly walk towards your hands. Breathe in, look to the horizon, breathe out, let go. Bend both knees, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, dive forward. Breathe in, look to the horizon. And walk back, jump back. Control chaturanga. Knees to your ribs, elbows to your ribs. Breathe in, arch. Breathe out, tuck the toes down, facing dog, right leg up. And step forward. Keep the back heel parallel. High lunge. Breathe in, elongate your spine. Interlace your fingers behind you and gentle arch in your chest. Breathe in, breathe out, stretch the front leg and bow forward, wide pyramid with a shoulder stretch. In the next breath in, release, come all the way up, bend the front leg, come to a high lunge. Open the arch and one more time, interlace the fingers and bow forward. And breathe out and breathe in all the way up to the high lunge. And last time, Bow forward, nice hamstring stretch. Keep your inner thighs engaged. And arms to the ground. Step back, control chaturanga. Breathe in, find a nice arch in your chest. And breathe out, down facing dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog. And step forward, connecting to a high lunge. Pull the navel in, pull the pelvic floor up. Interlace your fingers behind you. Breathe in. On the breath out, stretch the front leg and bow forward. A wide pyramid. On the next breath in, bend the front leg and high lunge, gentle arch. And breath in, arch, interlace the fingers, bow forward, strong legs. Keep those inner thighs engaged. Straight knees if you can. Coming back to lunge. Nice stretch here. And going for the last one. Nice arch and bow forward. And let go, shift your weight forward. Release the back leg, the left leg back. And control chaturanga with a breath in, open the chest. Tuck the toes down, facing dog. Nice stretch in your armpits, in your long spine. Bend your knees, touch the ground, and we're going to shift our weight back to our sit bones. Getting ready for tabletop, elevating the pelvis up. You can keep your head where it is or release it and let go. We're going to stay here for a few counts. Bring the pelvis back, hovering above the ground for a few seconds. And bring into the tabletop. Breathe in. Engage the back side of your legs. The back side of your back, open the chest, barely touching the ground. Feel free to use the blocks under your arms if that's what will be needed for you not to touch the ground with your sit bones. And hover above the ground. A few more seconds. And let go. And just to finish up, place your right knee over the left leg. Flex the toes so you can feel the strength and stretch in your left leg. And if you're currently pregnant, a very gentle twist. If you're not, feel free to place the left elbow over your right knee and go ahead and add a little bit deeper stretch of the twist here. Breathe in, extend your spine, and coming back to the center, placing knee over knee, and just finding a nice stretch here. Keep your left leg engaged and stretching our glute at the same time. Expanding your tall spine here. Calm your breath down. Calm your mind down. And release the leg, taking the left leg over the right knee. You can stay here or add a gentle twist, flexing that right leg so you can have it engaged. Modify your twist if you want a little more. Elbow over knee. Elongate the spine, open the chest. And slowly bring yourself back to the center, knee over knee, bringing the left heel closer to your hip there. So the knee is over knee. Flexing those toes. Let go. Let your spine grow taller. And let your mind feel more grounded. Unwind your legs. And we're going to go for a nice stretch. You can sit on a block or a pillow, bringing your knees close together and opening the heels up. It's a good stretch for our knees. It's very important that you don't feel pain in this stretch. If that feels good and you want to get rid of the break, feel free to do so. Listening to what your body tells you. Just finding a nice stretch to finish up. Maybe roll your head around to release unnecessary tension in the neck. And roll your head the other way. Elongate your spine. And slowly come out of the position. We're going to just finish together. Close your eyes in an easy cross-legged. Connect to the groundness of your seat bones. With a breath in, bring your arms above your head. And a breath out, let them slide down to your heart center. And bow to yourself for being present, for joining me here today. I'm endlessly grateful. Thank you for sharing your presence with me. Stay safe. Namaste.